Hello and welcome to the Slingshot channel. Yesterday and the day before yesterday I presented to you GoGun's product program lineup for 2025. We started with knives and then we did air guns, even though their version is only available in German due to a hard drive error that I had. In any way, but today we're going to cover crossbows. And I can already tell you that for this year, don't expect any major new models because we just introduced two major new models, making the start with the really beautiful EK Archery Revo 7 pistol crossbow. It's probably the most feature complete crossbow on the market. This one has exchangeable magazines that pop in from the side, 7 or 12 shots. You have a long Picatinny rail, you have exchangeable front limbs, you have adjustable stock, you have a method to repeat without taking the crossbow from the line of fire, and you have bow limbs that stretch from 30 pound, 60 pound, 90 pound, all the way up to this very powerful 120 pound. Very, very powerful. And as you see, fast repeating, an ingenious design, in great demand. We just started to ship the first 200 pieces we shipped before Christmas, and now we have thousands to ship this year. So a major new invention that just came out. And also we have the My Interceptor, an equally sensational crossbow because it's the first one with high capacity magazine fed from below. This one has 18 rounds or 16 rounds with a anti-dry fire mechanism that you simply insert into the magazine just like another arrow. You have a long Picatinny rail for very complex optics like this switchable magnifier for the red dot. It is also fast firing. You have all kinds of different limb sets, like this beautiful, 120 pound one. But of course, you also get 30, 60, 90 pounds. So it's all there, and it's also very fast shooting, very instinctive, very powerful, high capacity. We will see a lot of new stuff for the Interceptor this year. We will see a design here, an adapter here, that gets rid of the entire rear stock to make it more compact. We will see a 12-shot magazine that is much shorter and fits in magazine belts. We will also see exchangeable adapters for the quick change adapters for the bow limbs. This one is still made from brass, but the new ones will be made from plastic, will be much cheaper, just because they are injection molded. In any case, an amazing new design that is in such great demand that it will take up months to pick up with demand. So no new crossbow that replaces this in 2025. Also, the Adder, one of the market's most beloved designs, is actually now in the maturity stage. So there's now so much stuff available for it. And this is like my favorite final version. 18 rounds in the magazine. Remember, we started with 5, right? And now we're at 18 balls in the magazine, double row. We are now seeing color kits that I really love. We have rear stock adapters that are completely rattle free, just because you have this wheel where you can tighten this, or this turns, and then you can simply, because it's machined, you can tighten it so there's zero play. We have this new steel reinforcement for the corpus, and this makes it possible to really cock the weapon without thinking twice, and it's extremely powerful. And now, of course, it's heavier, but it has zero play and value. It's an amazing crossbow, very, very successful, but it is in a mature market stage. So I think it's time for a follow-up model. I suggested one to EK Archery because based on the Siege, I made this version here. And this version actually is exchangeable. So you can have the Adder limbs or you can have the Siege compound limb. You can exchange it at any time. So this is lighter and easier to service, of course. This one is more powerful. So advantages and disadvantages. And this now also takes the exchangeable Revo 7 magazine. So you can just take the Revo 7 magazine, same one, it's exchangeable now. It takes the same super thin, high penetration bolts that you can also use for the Revo. And now, of course, I also suggested a longer version of that magazine that uses the whole length of the weapon. So you can use long bolts for just even more damage and also for more higher accuracy. This is a really versatile crossbow now, and I really love it. The thin bolt has such high penetration, much better than the original bolts. I think this is the future. So imagine a crossbow where you can at any time use a magazine with short bolts or with long bolts, where you can at any time use the bow limbs, and you have the huge choice because the adult crossbow limbs are available from 90 pounds all the way up to 190 pounds. This is the medium extreme that we made in GoGun. And of course, you can always go compound if you want to. I think that would be a very, very attractive new crossbow. I suggested it to EK Archery. I don't know if they're going to do it or not. We have to wait and see. But I guess it won't come in 2025. And for those who say that the Revo 7 is just using exclusive bolts, you calm down. This is a new standard. New models are coming out very fast. So GoGun just has this heavy bodkins, and we also have the hunting, and we even have the expanding mechanical broadheads that open on impact. And there will be more models coming. EK Archery also has a whole set of different bolts in different weight classes with different tips. I expect all kinds of other manufacturers to pop up and quickly fulfill the demand for this new bolt type, which I think is much superior to any bolt that has been on the market so far. So, as I said, no new major crossbow from our suppliers planned for this year. Let's see what the other manufacturers do. First of all, I have to say that I'm super, super happy that we now see so much competition and so much, advanced technology coming to the market, so much innovation power. And this is exactly what I wanted, what I've been dreaming of when I decided to give these designs into the public domain. So my original invention, that goes like 10 years back or even longer, I gave this into the public domain, and I didn't really go for patents or such, in the hope that we will find several manufacturers that compete with each other, and this has completely been fulfilled. We now have at least 5 commercial companies that make magazine-equipped pistol crossbows with a huge variation and with new models coming out every year. And I love that. See, we're not a manufacturer. We at GoGun, we're just a dealer. So we get to pick the best model and sell it and make most of the money, more than the manufacturers probably, definitely. Well, in any case, there's also the 3D community that comes out with equally well-designed, great products at a faster pace, but of course 3D printed, so they have pretty high material cost. In any case, I'm so excited about each new model that I see. Whether or not I decided to sell it or not, it doesn't matter. I just love that the technology is advancing. I am deeply grateful for this, and I'm also very proud of it. But also, I think it is time for the next big step, because I think the time is ripe for an automatic crossbow that is battery powered. So instead of, I want, wouldn't that be great? And it is possible. We have proof of concept. I have myself probably made 3 or 4 different models of automatic crossbows powered by electric motors. I used like battery drills. I also used an e-bike engine for a full-size, powerful version. But also there is there's the Car 76 by Capuzzo. I think it's also a great design, amazing. You don't really know what's under the hood, but it seems to work just fine. So there is proof of concept that this is technically feasible. Now I think it is time to bring this into mass production and make an industrial design out of it. So therefore I talked to no less than 3 of my suppliers and gave them specifications that I put together. I envision a crossbow just like the Revo 7 with a bow limb that should have 60 or 90 pounds. That's all I really need. I want exchangeable magazines, high capacity, the higher the better, by at least 12 shots. Otherwise, automatic operation makes no sense. I want an exchangeable battery, just like maybe a Makita battery down here. I want a fire rate of at least 3 shots per second. So otherwise it would not really be automatic. I don't really care how it's done. I just want it to go automatic and not involve any manual repetition. And therefore, I also said that I want to see a recommended retail price of no more than 700, at the top 800 euros for such a crossbow. Because I think if it would be more expensive, then demand would dramatically shrink. So this is what I spec to them, and now the race is on. And I promised the first one to come up with a product that keeps my criteria. I promise that I will not only take over distribution, but also finance the entire industrial design and the entire first production run and tooling cost. Because that would be a ground-shattering, really, really cool new product that I would love to see. Probably not in 2025, but possibly in 2026. So, what do you think? Would you want such a product? In any case, that's it for today. I hope you liked it. Thanks and bye. Bye.